Today's adventure is on the Columbia River, which separates the states of Oregon and Washington. But first, some housekeeping. This is informational only. Respect all private property, follow all laws and regulations, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The area of the river we're going to look at is between the cities of Longview and Astoria. This is approximately 50 miles of river. Since it's an economic highway, as the city of Portland is further upstream, a day of ship watching can be very interesting. Here we see a car carrier, a ship carrying windmill parts, and a container ship. Now going downstream, you might find a barge carrying grain or lumber, or occasionally you might even find a cruise ship passing by, as the city of Portland is known for ship repair and building facilities. We're going to start today's journey across the river from Longview, Washington, in Frasier, Oregon. That's where we'll find the USS Washington County, LST 1166. The Washington County was one of 15 Terrebonne class LSTs. The Terrebonne class was 384 feet in length, which is 50 feet longer than its predecessors. It had 4 engines instead of 2. If you'd like to know more about the Washington County, I'll leave a link to it at the end of this video. Our next stop today will be near the town of Stella Washington, and all remaining stops will be on the Washington side of the Columbia River. But here we find this 270-foot vessel. Oh, that's kind of big. I have no idea what the purpose of this vessel was. Maybe it's to haul materials such as gravel or coal on the river. If you have any idea, please let me know in the comments. Our next stop is near the town of Calumet, where we find a 70-foot fishing vessel called the Frasier. It appears that it's left out to anchor and then forgotten. If you know the history of this boat, let us know in the comments below. Our next stop is near the town of Onida, Washington, where we find this 150-foot vessel that apparently was tied up at the dock and forgotten. And the dock was forgotten, it's kind of fallen apart too. If you know anything about this, please let us know in the comments. Our next stop is near the town of Nel Washington, where we find this old piece of equipment. I assume it's a crane and it's used for logging, but I don't really know. If it's been here for a while, this may not be your thing, but you have to drive by it anyways to get to my next stop. So stop and take a look. Enjoy. Our last stop today is near the town of McGowan, which is on the north side of the Astoria-Megler Bridge, where we find this unknown barge. This isn't why I stopped here. The stop was a twofer, but here I am and it looked a little bit interesting. Now when you're done looking at the rusty barge, just turn around. And right behind you is the most famous hulk of a ship in all of Washington State, the USS Plainview. The USS Plainview was experimental hydrofoil that looked a little strange at rest. But when you hit the beams, the hydrofoils went into the water and it could fly. It also packed a punch. It was designed to be a submarine interceptor that could launch torpedoes while traveling at 50 miles an hour. Unfortunately, the development time took longer than was planned, and by the time it was completed, it was already obsolete. It served out its time as an experimental testbed for many technologies. There are many YouTube videos out there showing the history of the USS Plainview, so I'd recommend going and watching those. But if you like my unique spin on things, put it in the comments below, and I'll make a video for you. Thanks for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.